16. Bing bong. There we go. All right, Eric. Polynomials are super freaking fun. So I'm pretty sure I have it copied down correct. The annoying thing about polynomials is that there's so many stupid terms. So we've got p of x equals x to the fourth minus dx cubed plus 8x squared minus 14x plus 16. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. We know that, and this is the important part, x minus 2 is a factor. That means if I was to pull this out of this giant polynomial, I'm going to change my colors here, we would end up with x minus 2 times whatever's left over would be the exact same thing as this larger polynomial. That's super important here, okay? So it's just another way to write out this polynomial. P of x could also be written as x times 2 minus all this extra math stuff would give me this, okay? Here's the cool kid part. We can find this missing coefficient based on the zero product property. Good freaking times. I know that anything times 0 is 0. So if I make this thing equal 0, whenever x minus 2 equals 0, if this whole parenthesis equals 0, 0 times anything equals 0. Okay? So another way to do this is to take this whole quadratic and set it equal to, wait, no, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Let me make another step. For this to happen, x has to equal 2. So for this split up kind of process right here, if I was to plug in 2 for x, 2 minus 2 would equal 0. 0 times anything is 0. So because it works here, it also works for this larger polynomial. What that means, and this is the cool part, p of 2 has to equal 0. Because this is a factor, if I plug 2 in, because this is a factor, 2 minus 2 equals 0, 0 times anything also equals 0. We're going to utilize that to solve for this coefficient of d right here. Can I just go back enough? Or let me see if I can go back enough. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. But I'm going to do this almost. I'm getting good at these tools. There we go. Okay. So to write that out, p of 2, because 2 minus 2 is 0, and 0 times whatever the rest of that poop is equals 0. When I plug in 2 to this equation, 2 to the fourth minus that coefficient we're looking for times 2 cubed plus 8 times 2 squared minus 14 times 2 plus 16. When I plug in 2, and that's my input, this equation, this polynomial, has to have an output of 0. So really, come on, horizontal line, that's the equation you have to solve for. Looks like a lot, but it's just a whole bunch of little baby things. So I'm going to not care about that. I'm going to care about this bit right here. So 2 to the fourth, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 4 is 16. So this is just saying 16 minus d times 2 to the third, 2 times 2, oh my god, I can't believe I hate this math. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, yes, okay, there we go. Plus 8 times 2 squared, 2 times 2, 4. Minus 14 times 2. Why is it I can do differential equations with multivariables, but I can't multiply x to the, or 2 to the third? That hurts me, my pride a little bit right there. Plus 16 equals 0. Okay, all the exponents are done, going down that PEMDAS line. So we get 16 minus d to the 8th. I'm going to simplify as best I can. Plus 8 times 4, 8 times 2 I know is 16. 16 times 2, 32. 14 times 2, 28. Plus 16 equals 0. Concept and process-wise, I'm going to give you a disclaimer because it's like 9 o'clock at night. This is the right idea. If you're watching this and catch me on some stupid math, yeah, fix that. But this is the right way to solve it, at least. So we get 16, I'm going to kind of combine these, plus 32, 16 plus 32 plus 16, oh my gosh, minus 28. I'm going to move this over here, okay, changing color. Ye old solving, the opposite of subtracting. I want my variable on one side, numbers on the other. I'm going to add d times 8. Do it over here. Plus d times 8. Back to it, green. Is that all of them? Am I missing one? 16 plus 32 plus 16 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. Yeah, okay. That equals d to the 8th. Or d to the 8th, d times 8. Oh, God. So we get 16 plus 32 plus 16 minus 28. That's, I'm going to use my calculator. I'm sorry. Don't judge me too harshly. What do we got? 16, you can't see me, but I swear I'm doing it. 16 plus 32 plus 16 minus 28 equals 36. Okay. So all of this. Wait, why didn't I just do all of it? Oh, no, I did. Okay, good. All of this equals 36. So we're left with, flip over, I'll change colors because I have them. 36 equals d times 8. Opposite of multiplying by 8 is dividing by 8, so we do that to both sides. So d should equal 36 divided by 8. It's going to be some gross decimal. 36 divided by 8. 4.5. There we go. So d should equal 4.5. Ta-da! Worth checking on your own just to make sure. Again, that's the right process. Conceptually, because x minus 2 is a factor, I got plenty of space in the second Jamboard over here. Why not use it? Ooh, yellow. Cool. Because x minus 2 is a factor, we can also rewrite whatever it was, what variable, p of x minus 2 times blah. I'm going to draw a little poop emoji because it's been a long day. That's really good. X minus 2 times blah, 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 whatever. Because this is a factor, this has to be true. So again, using that zero product property, when this equals 0, 0 times anything is always 0. So that means if I plug in x equals 2, which makes this equal 0 because x, oh my gosh. Again, sorry, been a long day. When x equals 2, if I plug in 2 for x, 2 minus 2 equals 0. So 0, this becomes 0 when x is 2. 0 times anything is 0. That means p of 2 has to equal 0. So we can use that, which is exactly what we did. We plugged in 2 for x, set it equal to 0, backward solve for d. It should be 4.5, theoretically. Let me know if that works. If not, I should probably like quit and become a PE teacher or something. I don't know. Hopefully that helps. Let me know if you need any other help, man.